the Sussexes weren't at the dinner, but they're getting an award.
They are. They're getting an award from the Kennedy, one of the Kennedy charities, for their human rights work.
And can you give us some detail on that?
Yes, I think it was Kerry Kennedy is running the awards, and this is RFK. So this is Robert Kennedy's historic award for human rights. Previous winners have been Barack Obama, Bill Clinton. So they're in esteemed company winning this award. But it came out last week that Kerry Kennedy said one of the reasons was that they'd, really stuck up for human rights, particularly in sort of challenging some of the allegations of racism within the royal family, which didn't go down particularly well over this side of the Atlantic. Given that the Queen herself said recollections may vary, and that we've never heard any kind of detail after that initial Oprah Winfrey interview in which they raised these allegations of racism towards their son Archie. There's never been any kind of detail. So we've had these vague allegations of racism against the family, which have been denied over here. They've not come back with any more specific information to back up these claims. So the idea now that a branch of the Kennedy family might be giving them an award in part for standing up to these things seems unusual, let's say.
That's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Something like, the name Kennedy is just so prolific in America, and an organisation of that gravitas presenting as fact there's been racism within the palace walls.
It's actually making me feel a bit ill just even thinking about it. The idea that they're getting some award for, going on TV on Oprah Winfrey and attacking the royal family for racism without naming anyone, just throwing mud around, and they're getting an award for that. It's disgusting.
Is that the only reason they're getting the award?
Prince of Wales is obviously, his Earthshot prize will be a big deal, and that's with JFK, so it's a different branch of the Kennedy family, because obviously JFK famously started Moonshot, which was this decade-long plan to get Americans to think creatively about how to get to the moon, and it worked. So similarly, William wants to do a scheme where it's called Earthshot, and within a decade get people to think all around the world creatively about how we might save the planet. So the JFK Kennedy branch of the family are on board with William's prize. William will be visiting the JFK library when he's out there and meeting with Caroline Kennedy. So it's really interesting that you've got the Sussexes siding with one side of the Kennedy family, you've got the Prince and Princess of Wales with another side of the family. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure we'll find out very soon. I mean, Richard, the timing of this does seem rather unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I don't want to be too suspicious, but it does make you wonder if they've cooked up this sort of prize. It comes, I think, 4 days after William and Catherine are in Boston, as you say, getting, involved with the JFK library and getting the Earthshot prize, or giving it out, announcing it. And then, there's something for Harry and Meghan a few days later. It all seems a bit weird, and as if it has got caught up in sort of Kennedy politics.
Cynics might say, not me, that they wanted Harry and Meghan at this prestigious dinner and this awards, and they had to think of a way to make that something.
Yeah, it's got them lots of attention. Clearly, we're all talking about it, and maybe that's what they want. They want, attention for their organisation. So, good luck to them. But I don't think we need to really pay too much attention to this, so-called human rights award.
Thanks for watching. On Thursdays, don't forget to tune into Palace Confidential, your weekly look at all things royal.